thinking this morning about being all in for Jesus, about being one that participates in kingdom activity, that obeys the Great Commission, that lives my life to advance the gospel. And I was convicted. I thought of what the writer of Acts said, Luke, about Paul. Acts 20. Paul is with the Ephesian elders. He's essentially saying his goodbyes. He's finished up his third missionary journey. And this man has been through a lot. You go to 2 Corinthians, tells you about his journeys, tells you about all the things he had been through. Shipwrecked, beaten with rods, persecuted, run out of every town, experienced sickness beyond belief, almost stoned to death, hated for the gospel. And we're talking about a man who had everything, was the Jew of Jews, was the Pharisee of Pharisees, had all the accolades, could have laid up in comfort and could have had it all. The money, the power, the respect. But when he wrote to the Philippians, he said he counted his life and everything with it garbage in comparison to knowing Jesus Christ, to having Jesus. So he counted the cost. He recognized Jesus as the great treasure, and he considered his life garbage. And the writer Luke said the same thing. That's what Paul told the Ephesians. I came to you preaching the full counsel of God. I did not shrink back. And now I'm on my way to Jerusalem, where I know that affliction awaits me. I know that imprisonment awaits me, because every city I've gone to, this has been the case. He knew what was coming in Jerusalem. He knew that his enemies were there, the Pharisees that he used to run with. He knew that the Pharisees and the legal council that tried Jesus and sent him to the cross were there. He knew that his fate was similar, but he went anyway because he knew the mission, and he didn't consider his life. He considered the kingdom. He considered the souls. He considered eternity. He didn't live for temporal, earthly wealth and health and prosperity and affirmation and human approval. He ran the race that God had set before him. And he ran the race, and he strived for the finish line. And he would go to Jerusalem, and he would be arrested, and he would be imprisoned, and he would be sent to Rome, where he would be on house arrest. And he'd have one more chance to get out. And what he would do is he would go back out to preach the gospel, where he would be arrested again, and this time put in prison and would be beheaded. And we're talking about a man that was sold out for Jesus. And as I think about the Apostle Paul this morning, and I think about my life, and I think about the ease and the comfort and the affluence and all the things that I possess, those things make it so hard to run the race fully for Jesus. Those things get in the way of being all in for Jesus. But God has called me, and God has called you to be all in, to get off the sidelines, to get into the game, to participate, to run our race. God has given all of us that are Christians a race to run. And we just got to ask ourselves, are we running the race to the best of our ability? Or are we getting caught up, sidetracked, lost, distracted